I don't know, everybody else kind of ditched the mic, so should I just kind of go with the flow? All right. I'll use it. Good? All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Devonte Leggett. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I go to school at UWL lacrosse. I kind of want to tell a funny story. Like, I know Vemma is all about, personal relationships and helping people that grow and build together. Well, Jeff has, he likes my story because it's kind of funny, because I actually got involved in Vemma, by Mitch. But prior to Vemma, I didn't know the guy, from the next person next to me. So, I'm in school one day, being a procrastinator that I am, I did my paper really late, and I had to go to the library to print it off right before my class. So I'm like 2 minutes late for class already, and I'm just sprinting on campus, trying to get to the library to print it off in time. And there's always people on campus, handing out flyers or promoting something, just stuff like that. But at times, especially when you're in a hurry, you're like, I don't really want to talk to these people right now. I got to kind of stay away. So my plan was, just run past this guy. It was Mitch and another guy handing out flyers. And I was like, all right, as long as you don't make eye contact with these people, you're good. So I'm running, I'm doing good, but I get to the door, and for some reason, I turn back and I look at him, and he's like, gotcha. I'm like, God. So I'm like, wait, he's coming up to me, walking over the flyer, and I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, are you interested in making some more money? And I'm like, hearing it all, I'm kind of like, I'm okay, man, I'm fine, He's like, I promise you'll like it. Here, just take this flyer, thinking like, all right, anything to get you out of my face. Like, I take the flyer, just jam it in my backpack, go off and print the paper, just go on throughout my day. Well, later that day, I go home, and I'm starting to do my homework. I'm going through my backpack, rummaging, getting books out. And then I come across this flyer, and it was really creative. It was a white blank piece of paper with an orange Verve can. And across it said, your drink gives you wings, mine gives me money. So I'm thinking like, okay, I know that wings is Red Bull, like we all see the commercials, but what is he drinking and how's he getting paid? So he had his email address on there, like I said, I didn't know this guy at all, so I emailed him kind of, nervous, like, hey man, what's going on with this flyer you gave to me? I got to meet Mitch, and Mitch is a really great guy. He pretty much showed me the business plan of it, and I had him come talk to two of my closest friends that's here today too, Caleb and Deuce. And pretty much thought like this would be a pretty great idea to make some money. Like, we're college kids. I know I was coaching basketball at a Boys and Girls Club, and that was like my only source of income. Like, I love coaching kids, seeing the smile you put on their face and when we win the game, but like I said, $750 is not going to pay the bills. So, like I said, I've been in this for a few months, and we started back end of October. Well, my problem was, I was that guy that was like, dude, this is a great idea, but, not to toot my own horn. I think I'm really impressionable. I can talk to a lot of people. I was like, I don't need anybody. I don't need any uplines. Like, let's just go. And then, kind of like what Dennis was saying, all I did was, wake up every day, check my back office, and expect, magically, like I was going to have, like, one strong leg without doing anything. So that was my fault. But, kind of like, what Travis was saying earlier, it's good that you start to pick up on things earlier when you're younger. Like, I'm only 21 years old, and I realized, like, hey, it's not a problem to ask people for help, especially when they want you to succeed. The reason why I did Vemma, my why is because it's the same reason why I went to college. I come from not the best of backgrounds, my dad wasn't around a lot growing up, so it was mostly a single-parent household, and I'm the oldest of 3 kids. So I know what it's like, to have to wait your time to get something. I wasn't as fortunate, to get a car right away. I had to work for it, but I'm happy I went through that because I value things a lot more now. But my why for me was, growing up, I was just always told, like, hey, Devonte, if you go to college, like, I promise you, you're going to be rich, happy, and successful. Growing up, I just thought that, not everybody else where I was growing up with thought about college. That was just my focus. I was like, hey, everybody's been telling me, I get to college, you're going to be rich, you're going to be good. So I finally get to college, I just completed my 3rd year. And, I'm learning stuff, but to me, honestly, all it feels like that I've been doing is the same stuff I was doing in high school. And it kind of sucks because, in my opinion, it's just the way that we're taught. It's like, you cram the night before, the week before, just to remember to put it on the Scantron and forget it, the next day. And I was like, well, I'm not really, learning a lot. I want to be a business major. I know I want to do something myself. And so I was just like, hey, if I can get the keys, to something that can drive me towards success, like I'm all for it. Vemma was my opportunity, and I jumped aboard right away just because the concept of having a team with you. Like I said before, like nobody likes to work alone. Like if you want to cut the grass and that's your job, I'm pretty sure nobody would mind somebody helping them trim their edges while you do something else and stuff like that. I have a really great team behind me. I've been in this, like I said, for 6 months, but I'm not where I want to be. I'm happy I picked up this bracelet because now I have something to motivate me every day. Just like Scott was saying, you're never done. Like I would never get to a point where I'm like, hey, got 3 brand partners this week. That's cool. Let's go out and drink. Just because I know, like, hey, there's other people in my team, my network that's dependent on me. So I don't want to let those guys down, just like I don't want to let anybody else down. I'm happy that I met so many people here. Just seeing you guys and seeing as many people with just as hungry as me makes me even more hungry. And yeah, I hope you guys, like they were saying, having your why is really important. I'm kind of self-motivated, but that's good in a sense because I don't need anybody else to tell me why I'm doing and what I'm doing it for. I know I have my family that can help out a lot, and I know I can put myself in a better situation in the future. So I hope you guys are doing the same. Thank you.